are wanting a bit of energy and excitement, then we have something for them, because with just over 2 months to go till the Paris Olympics and Paralympics, final preparations are well underway across the city.
Yeah, so 2 of those taking part are Stuart Robinson and first-time competitor Kieran Flynn, who are representing Great Britain in the wheelchair rugby team. And they join us now. I'm very pleased to say good morning to both of you. So these are exciting times. The first thing I need to say is that you've brought a ball in. We're talking about wheelchair rugby, but it's not a rugby ball, is it? It's totally different.
Yeah, so initially the sport was called murder ball. Obviously you can see we play with a round ball. Rules are pretty different to rugby, I guess. This has to be passed or bounced every 10 seconds. And we only have 40 seconds to score, so yeah, the key is really to look after this thing, and if you do that, you're probably going to win the game. And
you mentioned that it's called murder ball.
Yeah, it used to be.
And when you look at some of it being played, you can see why.
Yeah, I think obviously with the tackles and some of the tumbles, it kind of resonates pretty well, but we've kind of moved away from that a little bit now and come to the conclusion of wheelchair rugby more than more murder ball.
It's super fast, it's super aggressive. Tell us, what do you love about it, Kieran?
I guess a mixture of the sort of physical and technical and tactical aspect, really. Obviously, coming from a rugby background initially, that's how I broke my neck and obviously came into the sport. It's just such a violent and competitive sport. It's the only sort of full contact Paralympic sport there is, and obviously the excitement that brings, as you can see on the pictures on the screen now, it's pretty full on.
It certainly is pretty full on, and you've obviously both been selected for the Paralympic team. Stuart, you've been there before, pretty impressively. I mean, no pressure, but it was you won gold last time.
Yeah, I think obviously Tokyo was an amazing games. We went in there as slightly the underdogs, and not many people really believed in us and think that we go so far, but we blew everybody out of the water and came away with a gold medal. And obviously Paris has come around pretty quick, and it's a great opportunity for not just myself but us and the rest of the squad to go out there and try and replicate and get another gold medal.
Can we have a look at the medal?
Of course we can.
You just happen to have a gold medal hanging around your person. Look at that, fantastic. Look at that. In a nice plastic protective case as well. Can you do it again? Can you get another one of these in Paris?
That's the goal. Obviously we always got there to try and win, but yeah, fingers crossed we're going to go out there and try and replicate that again, yeah.
God, they're heavy, aren't they?
Super heavy, yeah.
Yeah.
Kieran, how does it feel for you joining the team, knowing that they've won gold last time? What's the sort of training regime like?
Yeah, so obviously I came straight into the squad following the Tokyo success, and I guess that was quite a nerve-wracking time, and obviously sort of big boots to fill, and obviously the captain at the time stood down, and Jim Roberts, probably the best player in the world, decided to retire. So we've sort of undergone a bit of a transformation period, and results haven't been where we want them to be, but things are on the up now, and we're training 5 days a week and spending a lot of time away from home. There's a lot of sacrifice from everybody, staff, players, and you know, we're on the right track, and hopefully sort of in 63 days time or whatever it is, we'll be ready to go.
Not that you're counting, of course, yeah. I mean, what's been the impact of playing this sport on you personally? You talk about your injury, but what's wheelchair rugby given you back?
Massive, really. I mean, obviously following my injury, I probably fell into a state of depression, which I didn't realise at the time. I ballooned up to 21 stone, and obviously, yeah, life was in a difficult place. Found rugby in a recreational sense, and then obviously from being a recreational player went on to be an elite player, and obviously the opportunities and things are endless now. We travel the world playing the sport that we love, and sort of very privileged to be athletes, and that is what we do full time.
Yeah, Stuart, same question to you. I mean, you've been involved in the Invictus Games as well. So in terms of wheelchair rugby, how's it sort of helped you physically, mentally?
I think the opportunity to play not just wheelchair rugby but sport came around at quite a pivotal time for me. Just going through rehab and in and out of the gym every day and trying to find a new direction to go in once my career was over. So finding wheelchair rugby was a perfect opportunity, and the chance to then go on and compete in the Invictus Games. And then I think every time I kind of achieved this goal, it kind of set a new one that I had to try and reach, and obviously trying to get to Paralympic Games, trying to win a gold medal, and now here we are looking to try and replicate that by going to Paris. So I think once we come back from Paris, there may be other goals to try and set, but I think so far we're firmly set on how we can do in Paris.
I mean, it does look absolutely brutal when you see the pictures. I mean, it looks frightening. I mean, you don't want to let the opposition in on any secrets, but do you get scared playing it? Do you feel vulnerable?
No, not really. Like, the chairs take all the hits, really. There's times where you come out and you might sort of twist your arm or something, or obviously there's bit of concussions knocking about and stuff. But
bit of concussion, what's that? Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're all tough guys, and obviously it's just part of the sport.
Who's the main competition going into the
There's probably
Paralympics?
7 teams, isn't there, that could really win gold. So it's whoever puts 5 games together over the 5 days. Really, it is that tight, and obviously for a neutral, that's going to be a really exciting thing.
It's an exhausting schedule, isn't it? A lot of competing in a short space of time while you're there.
Yeah, we're pretty lucky that obviously the last couple of competitions that we've been to, they're trying to gear us up towards it. So we're doing like more than 1 game a day or more than 1 game in a training session. So when you do get to the Paralympics, having only should we say 1 game a day, it's not as tough. But obviously you are playing against the 7 of the best nations in the world, so you've got to bring your A game every time that you play.
What's it like being part of the Paralympics?
It's just amazing. You know what I mean? You can't really put it into words apart from the fact that you are now getting the opportunity to play your designated sport at the highest competition or the highest level that you can think of. And like I said, you're playing against the top teams in the world, you're playing against the top players in the world. And not only does it give you these great opportunities, but it obviously improves you as a player as well. And obviously you want to keep playing for as long as possible. And Paris is just another opportunity for us to go out there and try and play.
Well, look, massive thanks for coming in this morning, telling us about it. Exciting stuff, looking forward to the summer, and we will all be following you.
We certainly will. And please come back and tell us if you bring 2 more golds. Thank you.
I'll have 2 of them next time.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Good luck.